So, I know I've written about it probably 100 times, but I just want to talk about these random aircraft crashes that keep happening. Like, one was, I was trying to go to Austin because I wanted to visit the capital, like the state capital. And I went there and I was like driving back, and some IRS guy or something crashed into a building with a plane. I was like, what the heck? I got home from driving to Austin and they were like, it was like all over the news. I was like, what? I was just in Austin. That's crazy. Anyways, another time was when I was in the hospital after I had my stroke. So like what happened was, I'll just shorten the story. I was in the ambulance and I go to the hospital, and then I go to the ER and they're like, oh, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I can't move and stuff. And they're like, okay, just lay still. And they started like injecting me with stuff and giving me fluid. And then next thing you know, they're like x-raying me and stuff. And they're like, we're gonna put you in the CAT scan machine. And I'm like, okay. So I go in the CAT scan machine and they're like, Brett, wake up. So I open my eyes and they're like, don't move. I was like, and then they were like, tell us what you see. And it was like a picture of a beach. So I told them like, oh yeah, I see the beach and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, like this massive alarm started going off. It was like whoop, 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 but louder and more ear piercing. So they had told me not to move while I was in the CAT scan machine, so I did my best not to move even though the loud sound was going off. And I thought it was like somehow related to what I was doing in the machine. Anyways, like, I passed out and then like the alarm's still going off, so I woke back up and I was looking at like the nurse or whoever, and I was like, what is that? And she was like, oh, a helicopter crashed outside. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And she's like, don't swear. And I was like, okay. So like they put me in a room or whatever, and I was like, can you guys turn that alarm off? I think we all know the helicopter crashed by now. And eventually the alarm went off. So I was like, what the heck? And then my parents came to visit me in the hospital. They're like, yeah, there's a crashed helicopter in the parking lot. But thankfully in that case, I don't think anyone was seriously injured. It was just a really weird coincidence, because it was like the only day of my life I almost died, and then there was a helicopter crash. I was like, what the heck? Anyways, that was all for now. Maybe you guys have like more insight into it that you can share with me. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.